Hey, this is Matias with Toast here with another installation video. Today we're going to install a real wood cover on the Nintendo Switch 2, transforming it into this great wooden handheld console. In your kit from Toast will be a kit of parts, a couple alcohol wipes, and very detailed instructions on installation points. Within that, you'll also want a rag or something to clean off the alcohol as you go. So we've got a complete kit here that includes the back panel, a front screen panel, little button card with buttons, and then parts to go on the Joy-Con and the grips, as well as a kickstand cover. So all those parts are included in your standard kit. So to install this, we'll take our Switch 2 here and we'll give it a quick cleaning first. Make sure we get a good bond. So grab our alcohol wipe. Mostly focused on the corners and edges. That's the hardest part to stick to. This one has a screen protector on it, which you can just leave there. So I'm just gonna dry off the alcohol. First piece you're gonna install is the screen surround. And this, if you want, you can trim this to just go around the screen bezel itself, just by cutting these little tabs on the corners. Or you can install that right over a screen protector or right onto the glass. So that's what we're gonna do here. So you're just gonna peel off the backing paper, and there is no orientation front and back to this, so don't have to worry about that. Just gonna get off all that paper. And then we're gonna line this up with the edges. So it's nice and flush on the edges there. Okay, so next do the back panel. So we'll flip that around. And what the alignment on this is around the cutout for the kickstand. So what we'll do again is peel off all the backing paper. And we're gonna line it up perfectly with that hinge, with the kickstand. So we've got that nicely aligned with the kickstand. And then what we can do is we can just roll the sides on. Just kind of checking that we get nice alignment with the buttons there, all the way to the front. And then the same with the other side. We're just gonna make sure that those lines up nicely with the ports. Just give it a good press. So then we can install that kickstand. We get on the flat area of the kickstand and then just roll on the curved bit. Give it a little bit of a press. So then we have the Joy-Cons on there. So what we'll do is we'll do one at a time, and it's easier to pull them off. And there's a left and a right side, so just find the orientation. That one goes on that side and this one on that side. So the key is to align it up just so that all the cutouts for the buttons are perfectly aligned on that front face. So we'll peel off the backing paper, making sure to get all of it. And now we're going to just align it up perfectly centered over all the buttons. So once that's looking really good, And just press down around the flats there. Bring this little wing on. And then we'll start rolling this around to the other side. Set this little wing here, just kind of along with the edge, and then it mates up in the front there. And then on the kind of heel area, we've got all these parts that we want to just work down, and they're all going to come together to fully cover the back of it, or the heel of it, the curvature. And then you can just take that and roll that around on the table, and that really helps set all those parts. So there's one side, and we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. Peel it back from all the wings. And then again, just go your alignment perfectly over those buttons to get them all very evenly spaced. And the buttons are all overcut the size. There's intentionally gaps around the buttons so that you have plenty of button feel. So once that's looking good, just kind of pressing around the edges a little bit here, and then we're going to work it around to the other side. And then the heel of the controller, just all those wings. Push them all together, and then roll that around on the table. Just helps set the adhesive and the wood to shape too there. So there's second controller, and then we've got the Joy-Con grip piece and buttons. So we're gonna add the little button card on first. So there's a game card cover and a couple buttons. So peel off the backing paper. See how those come out. There's a little power button. Find the power button. Oops. That little piece, that little button in place. Give it a couple presses. We have our rocker switch volume buttons, cover. And then this is the game card door cover. So all right, and lastly, we have for the controller, you take that, you can see the button, the glowing lights through there, right? So that will help you line it up. So we're going to peel off the backing paper. Get the buttons so the lights come on. Line that up nicely along the edges. And you can just roll the end over on the back. And same with the front. You're just going to tuck that in a little bit. So there we have it. And we've got the wood. This is our black walnut. Fully functional with a kickstand and your battery door, buttons and everything fully actuated.